1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, abounding in the work of the Lord Yahweh Shah, of the Lord Yahweh Shah. For as much as ye has known that your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahweh Shah. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shah, I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Kakodash. The Wadi Yahweh Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone, who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and the truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip was the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifted the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams to the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, I'll brought this out of the Lord to the course of this video. Just the best who seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the filthy customs that have taken upon. And yeah, right now the time is 6:36 a.m. Saturday, April 5th, 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance and destruction and judgment on our Joshua. Beautifully coined. And we got to stay focused right now. I was watching a whole lot of videos before I left my place of rest, and thinking, I was like, oh boy, I'm patiently waiting for all these things to move forward. And it's an exciting time to be alive, to be doing the right thing, to be paying attention, to be knowing, to be with the right men who's been doing Yahweh Shemel Shah's will, you know, and that's what keeps us grounded, steadfast in this truth, bro. The examples that we have in front of us, who told us, no, don't worry about, don't do the jump shot, don't worry about the rest of these other camps. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. It's going to reveal itself. And Yahweh Shemel Shah, it's a verse. I don't know what chapter it is. I think, hold on. Hold on, I want to see something. This just came to my mind. There's false prophets and there's true prophets. So Hananiah was a false prophet, and the Lord told Jeremiah, I gotta find how that verse went. I'm just gonna get to the point. Hananiah died in 1 year. Bible verse, King James Version. It's a verse. I just want to see where that was at. Yeah, so this is it. So it was something that was said to him. When you go back and read the chapter 28, and in that chapter, that's a very powerful chapter too, because it tells you about, in Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8, it tells you about the prophecy that's been before thee, prophesied against many countries and many kingdoms. It tells you about that. All right? And in the same chapter, which is verse 17, hold on, let's go there real fast. That's 17. Let's see what it says right before that. I'm trying to figure out where you. Okay, hold on. Let's just read some of this. Because Hananiah was given a false vision to the people, right? It tells you right here. It says, I'm just gonna get to a little bit, try to get a little bit of this. Jeremiah chapter. I want to try to find the point where Jeremiah, when Hananiah said it to him. When Jeremiah said it to Hananiah. This is the word. This Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 12. Then the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah the prophet, after that Hananiah the prophet has broken the yoke of the neck of the prophet Jeremiah, saying, go and tell Hananiah, saying, thus say the Lord Yahweh, thou hast broken the yoke of the wood, but thou shalt make for them the yoke of iron. So if you read the chapter, it will tell you a lot about what happened. But I'm trying to get to that one point. It says, for thus say the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the God of Yasha'Allah, the power of Yasha'Allah, I have put a yoke of iron upon the necks of all these nations, that thou mayest serve Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. And ye shall serve him, and I have given him the breadth. It's like here. It's not gonna let me do it there, don't it? The beasts of the fields also. Salakia. Then said the prophet Jeremiah unto Hananiah the prophet, hear now, Hananiah, the Lord has not sent thee, but thou makest the people to trust in a lie. Okay? Therefore, thus say the Lord Yahweh, behold, I cast thee from off the face of the earth. This year, here's the point, sorry, thou shalt die, because thou hast taught rebellion against the Lord Yahweh. So he said, the Lord told Jeremiah to tell Hananiah, the false prophet. Hananiah was a false prophet. Thou should die. So Hananiah the prophet died the same year in the 7th month. So that was a clear indication who the Lord was dealing with. That was the same time it happened with Moses, with the 3 stooges that turned against him. Same thing. Salakia, I was just trying to find that point. That was the point looking right at me. So, yeah, because the Lord told the prophets that we supposed to, like right now, the Lord's telling us to tell the world, the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American, which we ignorantly known as, that it's time to repent. Wake up. But the hopeful elect is going to wake up regardless. Because the number is already accurate. The number is already told. It's just the point of it happening. So like I want to go back. That's how it works. That's our job. All this other shit, if we go to work, we got the 9 to 5s and shit and all this crazy shit. Man, that's just to pay the bills and eat. But remember, what's about to come? The famine of the word is coming. Simultaneously, around the same time, they're gonna be pushing martial law. They're gonna be pushing the C hips. All types of things gonna be going down. This is what we need. You know, keep calm and do the work. And as I told myself this morning, I being a man, hoping and praying to be a predestinated one, fighting the thoughts in my mind. I'm like, keep calm, bro. And I'm telling the demons, shut up, bro. Y'all ain't the ones. They gotta they probably, I was watching the, Apostle Hall put me on to Richie from Boston, and I've been watching a lot of his stuff, and how Richie from Boston pushes this, and Apostle Hall said this about Richie from Boston. If he was to start talking to Richie from Boston and break it down, all the prophecies and what things that he know, because the things that Richie from Boston learned, he learned about the weather and all the elites, what they're doing wrong to the world. That's what I learned. I learned what Ashasha was doing wrong. Then the Lord Yahweh Shah revealed his the one Westers, I'm gonna say, which I'm from, the 5 boroughs. So this thing was right. That's how you know it was a spiritual veil over your head, because this thing was right in front of us, right in front of me. And I was always seeking truth. And that was the thing. Richie from Boston, Salakia, he found out the truth, what the elites are doing.